Hey, how's it
Nice
going?
to see you again.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Do you remember Borders?
Feel free to take a seat, get comfortable.
Trust me, I was horse.
Kim, do you think you can take a seat?
Well, New
Yeah, I
Babylon.
can take a seat. Hold on.
Okay.
Please be on your best behavior with our regent, Miss Eliza. I believe she can handle herself, but if you do continue to beat that man, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop. Yes.
I'm sorry. That was by accident, actually. I'm sorry.
Yes. All right, Miss Eliza, please let us know if you require any assistance. Do all of you need any food or anything?
Is Sister Anya here?
No, she's not.
Unfortunately,
currently.
she's not.
Oh, okay. Then I don't want any food. I love her food the most.
All right. You guys take care here. Miss Eliza, let us know. Yes.
I appreciate it greatly, Sid. Thank you. Welcome all. Now, I do believe some of you may have some questions you are seeking answers to. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Which of you is looking to get a reading first?
I want
Hazel, you go
first.
first. You go first.
Indeed. Shall this be a single card draw or a past, present, future reading?
Honestly, can we do both? Do you have time?
You know what? We can make it happen. Most certainly, indeed.
I
Let
would
us
love
start. You know what? Let's start with past, present, future, and then we could do like a clarifying single card reading. if
Okay,
you want
perfect.
after.
Perfect.
I love that.
I love this. Yippee!
Remarkable. Switch. Let me ask you for a number between 1 and 7.
7.
A lucky number on a very auspicious day. I shall get this shuffled up here.
They're gonna see how good she is at tarot card reading.
And 7. Excellent. Now I have spread these cards numbered in 78 all across the table. First, I would like you to pick a card that will represent your past.
31.
31. Remarkable. And now a card representing your present.
54.
And now a card representing your potential future.
41.
41. Excellent. I shall gather these up, and then one by one we shall flip these over and discover what meanings are hidden within.
I'm so excited.
Excellent. Now, I shall leave it up to you.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, I will ask you to flip over your first card.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready. Are we starting with the past?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Okay, I'm flipping the card over.
Oh. Now this card is very interesting.
It's so pretty.
In the background of this card, you see a broad medieval cityscape. Towers, castles, opulent manors, and peasantry huts all aligned. In the foreground, you see someone who seems to be dressed like a king.
Oh?
Fancy robes, heavy furs, a golden crown anointing his brow. And he is clutching to his chest a gold coin. Once you look a little closer, you see on top of his head, there's a gold coin, and underneath each of his feet, he's stepping on a gold coin. Now, looking at this card upright, if it were facing you, it could be interpreted as a card about savings, financial frugality, basically taking a responsible approach to finances. But this card is facing you upside down. This here is the Four of Pentacles. And this card could be referencing a moment in your past where financial responsibility was discarded, either by yourself or by people around you. A purchase beyond one's means, or temptations that defeat better judgment and threaten the stability of the community around you.
Or the clowns are always in debt?
One thing about this card being positioned in the past is it doesn't necessarily have to be about you specifically. Perhaps about others' behaviors that put you in this kind of position.
Oh! Okay. Okay, interesting.
See, she's clearly talking about Chatterbox. You should remove him from your life.
It might
Agreed,
be a Hydra
agreed.
Motley.
No, she's quite clearly talking about Chatterbox.
Oh.
This could be about anybody.
Okay, interesting.
Now we see how you're moving. Clearly,
Yes,
Chatterbox.
we see it. We see it.
Oh, okay, sorry guys. You see
We
it.
see the vision.
Yeah, you guys see the vision. I don't. Sorry, that's on me.
Do you have any other questions about this card?
Let me see how it's like combined with
story.
the others. Yeah.
Then whenever you are ready, please flip over the center card. A card representing your present.
I'm flipping it over.
Sorry, I had to take a moment. This is...
Oh god.
What you see here is a very fancifully dressed dandy. Someone with a fine leather cap with an ostrich feather poking out. He's wearing very fine golden clothes, finely embroidered tunic,
All right.
and very clean boots.
Okay.
He holds in both of his hands a staff, and you see that he seems to be making a journey across a wide desert landscape. That he doesn't seem to be suffering from this journey. This here is the Page of Wands, and this card is symbolized by one word and one word only: luxury. An enthusiasm for new ideas is indicated, and a desire to embark upon adventures of discovery, as indicated by his travels through the desert here. Creative solutions are born. This could indicate a yearning for freedom and travel, for luxury is not always monetary.
That is crazy.
I'm just saying, you know, in combination of the previous card, it is interesting.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions about this card?
Let me see the future card first.
Then whenever you are ready, please do flip over the final card about your potential future.
Flipping it over.
Ah. What we see here is a very serene portrait of an older woman who seems to be smiling softly. She's clad in very cool colored robes, an incredibly light white blue, and a seafoam green adorning her head and shoulders. with an ivory crown on top of her head. 2 pillars rise on her left and right side. Ebony and ivory in color. With a tapestry, but decked in fruits and ferns right behind her. And when you look a little closer, at the bottom of her robe, it seems as though her robes flow seamlessly into a creek, with a reflection of a moon poking out. This is the second card of the major arcana.
Oh.
The High Priestess. This card is represented by the concept of meditation. It indicates a time to search one's inner self. Perhaps a time of reflection. Intuition can, at times, be more powerful than logic.
Oh, wow.
The answers we seek lie deep within and require much thought and soul searching.
This is interesting. Intuition over logic?
I'll say a couple of keywords that are usually associated with this card, if I may consult my notes ever so briefly. Intuition, higher power, mystery, feminine divinity.
That's interesting.
Sometimes sometimes our gut feelings will point us in a better direction than what pen on paper logic will try to tell us.
That is true. That is very true.
It is interesting that for these cards kind of talk. They're telling us a story.
Yeah.
Of a journey, right? The first card kind of indicating a previous sticking to what you have and losing it in one way or another. And then Page of Wands indicates the embarking upon a journey and finding personal wealth in that. And then, with the High Priestess, we see a little bit of an internalizing of those journeys that have been taken on. And seeing where you yourself face metamorphosis and change with everything you've experienced. These cards speak of a sort of personal loss and gain from that loss, in a way.
Yeah, I definitely, that's definitely what I have been dealing with. I lost friendship, but also gained friendships.
It's difficult to go through that kind of transition. I'll admit, I myself had to face a lot of internal scrutiny after going through something a little similar quite a few months ago.
I'm just wondering what the past card could mean.
I can consult my notes and see if there's any other interpretations, because I went with very much the, kind of more common Romani reading on things.
We did lose our skin, chat.
Now, this card is interesting because it is inverted. So interpretations and meanings can be taken in a different way. Based off of these notes, when the inverted Four of Pentacles comes up in a tarot reading, it indicates that someone's relationship with money is unhealthy in some way and needs reevaluation. The card often serves as a gentle reminder that only love and selflessness bring lasting happiness. The extremes of selfishness and spending beyond one's means only ever lend to unhappiness.
But Hazel was never
So one
like
could
that.
take this as not just, if we want to compare it to the other cards in this deck here, not just monetary. Even though Pentacles is a card that often refers to that, there's a lot of different ways that we spend, right? Our time,
Yeah.
social currency, emotional bandwidth.
So maybe it is because of being selfless and not giving a yuck about those things, it led to my happiness?
I think that is a good, if that is what you are taking from it, I think that's a pretty insightful read. It is an old maxim that money is the root of all evil.
It is. Why are.
All right, well, clearly we're at a loss here because Hazel's dating Raymond, and money is the source of all Raymond's enjoyment.
Okay, well, I'm not dating anyone yet.
Oh,
Okay, well, is it all right? Whatever you want to
minus 5
believe.
million.
Can't date anyone that didn't ask me to date.
Plus 5 million to minus 5 mil. Oh, well.
We could,
Thanks,
if
guys.
you are free, we can absolutely pick this up later. If that is quite all right.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
No worries, no worries. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ow!
Sorry,
Just
my
let
bad.
me know when you're free, Eliza.
Of course, I'll make sure that you're able to get to your car.
I think the
safely.
boys also wanted a reading.
Absolutely. Well, of course, I really appreciate your patience, and it will be
I can't pick you up.
Started all this shit just to up and ditch. Left your whole gang to deal, no wonder they snitched. Clowns weren't involved, but Susie made it so, 'cause they took your car parts and you were walking